You're gonna listen right now to international superstar DJ. Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah, that's what I've been waiting for this whole time.
You've been waiting. That's all you've been waiting for?
Yeah.
I mean, I was there, and I want to listen to it again.
Wow.
All
right. Well, she is something special.
Mm-hmm. And very one of the few females that's really
very beautiful and very inspiring to Miss Megan. Miss Megan wants to join her and maybe do a heroin tour or something like that.
Fearless, I think, is what I. Yeah,
Fearless.
She's
get dragged by the coattails.
That's right. So without further ado, interview with Miss Sha Sha Kimbo. So I'm here live, Megan, with oh my goodness, look who's calling in here. What is this? Wait a minute, hold on. I'm just listening to a song right now by Crystal Fighters, and I saw that it was remixed by this DJ friend of mine, Sha Sha Kimbo, and then all of a sudden, it just so happens. Is this somebody on the line?
Hello.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, wow.
Tune in.
Get out of here. We were just listening to your track right now.
Yeah, pretty cool too. Pretty dope.
Oh my gosh! Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Miss Sha Sha.
Hi. How's everyone doing?
Good.
That was an awesome track that Steven just played right now. What was the name of that one again?
Good girl.
Good girl. That's pretty cool.
I was pretty pissed off right now. Now I'm like a kid in a candy store.
I know you just cut off her song right now.
Cute. Good vibes. I love it.
It is. So wow. How is this happening? First of all, I can't believe if it's what do you call that? Kismet, serendipity, and you're just calling in
telepathy, huh?
Destiny or karma?
Yeah, one of them. How you doing, Miss Sha Sha?
Amazing. Life is good. Out here in Los Angeles.
You're in Los Angeles now.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So where do you usually play? When was your last show? Because we're just listening to, we caught one track too back 2016. Have you played any live sets recently?
Have I played anything live recently?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a few months ago, I did a full European tour.
Oh, awesome.
And then, just been playing here in America, in Los Angeles and stuff, locally.
Wow.
My next gig is going to be coming up, I think. I have a release party for my new single, Freak Me, on February 10th in Los Angeles.
Cool.
We have this really sick rooftop location secured, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Nice.
Sounds
February
awesome.
10th.
You guys.
Cool.
So how would somebody maybe if because obviously everybody's got a little taste of a little bit of Sha Sha. So how would they go about getting tickets, or how would they go about even being a part of this
Release party.
How do you go being a part of the Sha Sha
Yeah.
Kimbo dream?
Basically, yeah.
And the release party.
Team Sha Sha Kimbo. You can follow me on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook
Or Spotify.
That's it.
or Spotify. Yeah.
Congratulations on that, by the way.
Spotify. And thanks. And then get the most updated info on what I'm up to.
Well, I think before all that, before we get into the craziness that is your life right now as international superstar DJ Sha Sha Kimbo, I think we should dial it back a little bit. Sha Sha, how long have I known you? 15 years when we were when we were like 20, let's see, 20, 22, 15, no, I'm sorry, we were 11, 15 years ago? 11, 15 years ago.
Only 3 days.
Wow, that was a lot of work.
23
No,
Didn't seem like.
I don't know,
Awesome.
30?
No.
Ooh.
Well, we're...
No, wait.
No.
No.
In the devil.
All I know is that, I saw this girl. And by the way, Sha Sha Kimbo, you're here live with the Miss Southern Belle, Miss Meg Lee.
Hello. Hi.
Someone I've known almost just as long as you. She used to be in confirmation class with me and, not you weren't there, with me and Trini. And so that's how we had a common, so we've known each other almost as long as you and I have. Yeah.
That is so cute.
We have God in common. Just kidding.
Yeah, so we have that. And then you're also here with my boy, John the Fisherman. He actually grew up over there by the Laguna Lake area, but he's a little younger than us. But he is might be one of the punkest people I know because he don't give a fuck.
Watch out for those Laguna Lake kids.
Right.
With trouble.
The equestrian, probably.
The equestrian.
Yeah, it's like, but
We
there's
don't
a
give a
huge
shit about nothing.
It was like
Fucking
nice.
dry and deserted.
I've heard about that kid who's been missing down there in South Orange County.
I don't know,
Yes.
John. Have we heard about him?
No,
I'm just kidding. No, I'm sorry. That's nothing to laugh at.
Is it that one kid that was 15
No.
a while back ago?
no,
No, recently a kid is like missing. I haven't heard the whole story, but I saw on Twitter.
yeah, I know. I
I
think from
haven't
Penn,
heard much
he goes
about
to Penn, University of Pennsylvania. Yeah, he's from Foothill Ranch, I think.
Well, let's get out there and get a search party.
No.
Let's go get a search party
His
out there.
parents must be rich because they started looking for him like before he was missing 24 hours. He
Oh,
was
yeah.
They
It must
already-
be totally out of his character.
It is, I guess.
My parents used to look for me.
My parents didn't.
I think my parents went to your house, Miss Kimbo, looking for me one time.
True story. Parents definitely came looking for Mr. Muraga. 1990, I don't know.
I would say 2009.
I'm sorry.
2 weeks
Come on.
ago.
Come on.
2 weeks.
2 weeks ago.
That's when.
That's fun.
Yesterday.
Poor Roberta had to deal with Hank looking for the kids. But you know what's beautiful is I think that your mom brought you to visit me in rehab in 1995. I think
Was
that
it 95 that you were in rehab?
yeah.
Okay, then yeah, my mom brought me to rehab to see you. Yeah, I remember that.
I remember we were both crying.
I was just gonna say.
Life was
Well, it's
precious.
sad to see you in there. You know what I mean?
No, I know you were my only phone call until the next girl that came by to visit me.
Well, it was like one day he was the junior varsity athlete star. Next day he was wearing striped tights and eyeliner.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you know what? We were just going to address that. We were just going to address that. To this day, I've been told that I wore this dress, and I would own up to it. If I wore a dress, I don't give a fuck. But I never
I don't
did.
know if I'm wearing a dress, but the striped tights
Absolutely,
and the eyeliner, like that's I think I witnessed that maybe.
absolutely.
It was literally overnight, and then like all of a sudden you were in rehab.
I think you had a little bit to do with that, though.
I think oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
Remember we were like, I mean, if the audience could only see the photos from our high school dance.
But
You know
they
what I mean?
can't.
Oh wow.
Like
I think you were wearing eyeliner in that picture for sure.
Oh, I think I was. Yeah, we had barrettes in our hair, and I decided to throw some in there too.
it's
Oh my
like,
gosh, you still wear eyeliner?
What? Who said that?
Yeah.
like sitting.
You like a sharp look, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm talking about?
But I just need to know what kind because I might need to get some, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, sometimes some people like mysterious guy.
You gotta mix it up. You gotta keep them on your toes.
It's only when I'm feeling that rehab vibe. So, anyways, enough about me. But we have known each other forever, and I want to say, like, I used to look forward to your mixtapes. Like, you would give me some of the baddest mixtapes. Like, you would mix everything from like I hated the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but somehow, some way, you found Under the Sun, right?
Yeah.
And then you would throw like that with some, and you throw that with some Bauhaus and some Dead Kennedys, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh wow, this isn't what music on the radio, and I'm like, wow, and I would totally look forward to, and so even back then, Sha Sha Kimbo, you had just a knack for finding the right songs and turning people that you knew that would enjoy it, and like I would literally look forward to these tapes.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, it was such an innocent and pure time. You know what I mean? It was music is just like was the outlet, and it spoke everything for us back then, and especially with Nirvana and everything. I mean, it was like this underground kind of massive, all this different music, and it was insane. So there was like so much music that was like speaking to us at the time, and like.
Yeah, but honestly,
kids don't even know about. I mean,
right? But I think honestly, like Sonora, the high school that we did go to, I think that they're better off for you being there because you really introduced a lot of like. I mean, obviously, I feel like I did too, but I think you were even more of a pioneer. I think you really like introduced a lot of people that wouldn't normally have listened or have had their eyes open to it you know, and I think you influenced a lot of your friends and made them, you know, even though I'm playing basketball and you're playing volleyball. Little did everybody know, like we're the bunch of biggest weirdos on the fucking, but for real though,
Exactly.
you know. And so it's just been a pleasure knowing you like all these years, and like I've always admired your style, and I'm not surprised at the success that you've been able to find at this stage, you know. So
thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give those compliments out lightly.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just kidding, but for real, that's from the heart, though. For real,
no,
Nicole.
thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me because I love and respect you too, and I just think that's awesome. I'm so grateful to still know you and have these conversations and relive these awesome memories. Cause,
what else we got?
Thanks for everything, dude.
I know.
I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you who who would you say are your top like musical influences? You know, based on because it sounds like you guys have like a whole like history of like different punk, rock, and even hip hop. But like, what would you say influenced you the most?
So the music that influenced me the most was Minor Threat.
Cool, yeah.
I would say because once I heard that, I was like, didn't even know that you could be something else.
Yeah.
And then I heard that, and it kind of like broke down the wall.
Yeah.
It like thoroughly changed my life overnight.
Yeah.
So that I would say Bikini Kill. When I got to see this.
Yeah, you really love Bikini Kill. I know that.
Yeah, I was just like, whoa, girls do things. Women play instruments was like massive for me as a kid. So they were huge. And probably back then, like Courtney Love, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fucking A, you did. You liked her too. I was never a fan.
No, she was cool. She was cool before she got sober.
Cole's first album was sick as fuck.
Live Through This was awesome.
Yeah. But but I could see Nicole like resonating with like that. There wasn't a lot of girls like her at the Courtney Love, you know, like that kind of in your face, like fuck it, I'm a chick, but doesn't mean like I'm fucking. I need to stand on the sidelines, you know what I mean? So like she was in your face and like she didn't give a fuck, and I could see Nicole resonating with that. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, that was like everything to me also, and I love Courtney Love. I think she's dope as fuck.
I know.
She's like super strong. Yeah, she's
totally underrated. That is like the biggest.
Yeah, they don't really give it credit, huh? Like they should.
No, they just fucking say that she's crazy.
I know.
No, she's a fucking sick ass musician. Look at all these crazy dudes. I'm tired of all this bullshit. Women are amazing and fucking kick ass. I am feeling that change like I felt when I was a kid. Like I just need to wake up a little bit more. But it's like, no, I'm not taking anyone's bullshit anymore.
Yeah.
No woman should take any dude's bullshit. Like, kick the fucking wall.
Yeah.
Kick the fucking brick over, dude. Like, we're not doing this shit. Like, tear down the fucking walls. Like, take back the fucking night, take back the fucking life. Like, everything. Everything's been conditioned to fucking be for men like a local did.
Right, but I feel like you were already. I feel like you're already doing that. Like, and that's why when we're going back to it.
But I feel like I fell off because I was just really spinning off for a couple of years. But like, no, I'm like ready to kick a wall now again. I've been too sensitive.
Yeah, I know. It sucks.
I got too sensitive.
You get caught up.
Okay, fuck this place. LA will jade you. Music industry will.
Absolutely.
Relationships will jade you too.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so I stay away from that.
Yeah, I know, right? No kidding.
Well, we've been all. So I'm glad that we walked down memory lane, and I'm glad that everybody got a chance here to listen to it because I've talked highly of you, and as it should be.
And the release party is February 10th.
February 10th. Let's give a round of applause.
Yeah, you guys need to come. It's going to be on a rooftop.
Damn.
Oh, that's tight.
So right, so it's gonna be on the rooftop, and we will definitely be there. I think that. Okay, well, you're wrapping this up right now, homie? Jesus Christ!
I saw the question.
I don't know.
Oh no! Sorry, I stuttered for a second, Miss Kimbo.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a mealy mouth. I would have thought you would have said the Smiths would have been your fantastic influence because it was to me. No,
I loved it.
All right.
This is like pop talk. I couldn't get next to it.
So you know what? I want everybody to kind of know, like the sweetness that lies in the girl here, the woman. Excuse me. I think that you can you let everybody know kind of how organically it came to be that you became such a sick ass DJ, and like, but that's just my opinion. I guess everybody can make it up for themselves, but that's my opinion. But I think that like everybody should kind of know like it's not just like, oh, I picked up a couple records, or oh, like I used to be really into music back in the day, and it kind of unfolded like that. But I think you really sought out to be the best and to be like a trendsetter.
I want to do what everybody else is not doing.
That's cool.
Normal is boring.
Yeah.
So I try to make music and creations that are different, unusual, with my own twist. And maybe they're a little mainstream, but they have my twist. I don't know. But I'm not making the cookie cutter.
Yeah.
That's right.
Payola bullshit.
And
I'm punk rock. You know, I'm a rebel. I'm a raver. I'm underground.
And you're traveling the world. That's so cool.
Yeah. Taking the world by storm.
Yeah.
I
How
think
did this happen? It was like I was working for Deepak Chopra, and
wait, hold on. What did you just say right now?
Whoa, what? That's.
How did this happen?
how this happened.
No. Who did you just drop right up?
You were working.
I was working for Deepak Chopra.
That's what I thought you said.
Damn.
Carlsbad at his center.
How'd you? Wow, that's so cool.
Senior consultant, program consultant, and we were doing this like activity as a group, like the employees, and they're like, "What do you want to do?" And I was like, "Shit, I always want to be a musician." And then we had to like karate chop this thing basically, and then they were like, "Well, fuck it, just go DJ." And then
I want to karate.
Wait. You karate chop Deepak Chopra, and then you said, "I'm a DJ now."
I'm now a DJ.
I'm just kidding.
That's awesome.
No, that's dope. Was that when you were down in?
when I was karate chopping anything.
Was that when you were down in Encinitas?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But anyways, through that experience there, and then like working with this guy, Gene, this trainer who's just like huge influence on me to this day, Gene McNaughton. He's amazing. Check his YouTubes out. I'm obsessed.
Gene McNaughton, how would you say his last name? Gene?
He's one of Tony Robbins' homies.
Gotcha.
But this guy just motivated me. He's just like, look, if you want to do something, make it the best. So I went out there and I started apprenticing with this drum and bass DJ named L Double from England. And L Double came out to America and taught me how to DJ like proper and how to produce music. And then I flew to England and spent some time in Milton Keynes and Huddersfield, England, and just learning how to produce music. And then coming back to America and just starting to apply my skills. It was pretty crazy learning, but I'm obsessed with production and I love DJing. So,
I don't think it's more than DJing. You've sought out what it is. Like, this world is like, yeah, it's so large. However, we have the ability to travel, to be in these places, to learn from, like, if we really want it that bad. I think that's kind of what maybe they've taught you. Like, you shouldn't have like these little boundaries around you. That, I work in a box, I drive to a box, I go to, work in a box, I eat out of a box. Everybody gets used to that kind of thing. And you you broke the mold. And you said, you know what? I don't care whatever stage in life I've been in. Like, I'm doing the Deepak Chopra, feeling right now, but I'm also willing to like take a risk,
Oh, totally. It's because I'm a nonconformist. Whatever everybody's doing is boring.
Absolutely.
They're doing it.
But were you nervous?
Create different things.
Were you nervous at all though? Like taking on, like when you were working for Deepak Chopra, did you ever think like, shit, I'm gonna like just drop everything and I'm gonna just totally make a total life change? Were you hesitant at all, or like a little bit nervous? Like, cause that's like you got to be. That's like no fear. Like just like totally.
Megan's asking for herself because she's ready to do the same shit.
But you know what I mean. Like, was there any kind of nervousness in taking that on? Like, doing that, or did you just do it with confidence?
No.
Yeah, apprehensive.
Wow, that's cool.
Nice.
I still had confidence back then.
But
I just did it no fear.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know?
Yeah, that's cool.
Life is short.
Absolutely.
That's true.
You know, and it's weird. I've met, you know, people from all walks of life, all around the globe, richest, poorest, whatever. But I can honestly say, like, and I don't know if it's just because people come in your life when you're younger and you're highly influenced or whatnot. But honestly, Nicole Sha Sha Kimbo, excuse me, is like really like will always stand out as like somebody like that. Because I could pretty much pigeonhole everybody I've ever met. Mm-hmm. And like, I categorize you right here. You're that guy. Or you're that girl. All right. I honestly, like, what an influence. Like, she really, like, and me being a weirdo, like, being weirded out by her, I was like, oh, God, she's really crazy. I
love weirdos.
I know. Well, thank you.
People who are rejected by society.
Absolutely.
People. I was thinking about this earlier today. Like, I feel like I don't fit in anywhere. I'm a freaking geek. I might look a certain way or whatever, but, like, trust me, I've never felt like I fit in somewhere. I'm not the fucking mall girl. You know, I mean, maybe I felt like I fit in when I was in Humboldt. I felt like for the first time probably there, but like now that I'm back in SoCal, like I don't fit in SoCal. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I don't. I feel you 100%, girl. Like I, you know, it's cool for like, you know, for what it is, and like, you know, we all gotta like be in the making money and be in the industry of some sense or whatever if we're doing this kind of platform or whatnot. But man, I just it's changed. It's changed a lot, and like the fakeness factor is like through the roof. I mean, it's unbelievable, you know. And like everywhere you go, but Southern California, people are nice. Yeah. People are chill. People are like, wow, like they
take the time to stop for you to like cross the street with a smile on their fucking face.
Absolutely. Well, maybe not everywhere, but yes, you're right.
But absolutely. In most of like Middle America and shit, like the places I've been to at least,
right?
From my experience,
and going to Europe, like what you saw our friend Brian out there? I saw a couple pictures. Brian, shout out to
blast.
Yeah, that guy is hilarious.
That's so awesome.
Bro, he is. He got the Sha Sha Kimbo fever where he's like, wait a minute, I'm going to pull something random, watch this. And I love it because I've been waiting for him to start to like live in it. He's living it, man. I'll tell you, he's inspiring me so much. He quit his amazing job.
His hairstyle, he's a barbershop dude,
yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Amazing barber.
Right. Looks like it.
Moves to Berlin on the whim.
Wow.
Crushes it. Learns German. Has the best time ever. Goes clubbing. Just is amazing.
That's fun.
Yeah, you can really, it really comes out. You know how some people post on their Instagrams, on their fucking Snapchats, on their gram, but then it's like you can totally see through. Like that dude literally looks like it's resonating. Like I am who I am. I'm free. It's beautiful. You know what I mean?
I'm going to wear a strap on and a pig's face.
Right.
I'm going to wear a strap on and a pig's face.
Hilarious. Hilarious. Like, and you know what?
I love it.
I do too.
He's grown into it.
Absolutely. I support everything that dude is he's always been I remember him and I used to just walk up to the National Compact Disc, just like shooting the shit like at fucking 6th grade. And like, it really looks like he's really like found his own. And he's just an amazing dude and like just a good man, you know? He always has been.
I know. He's my best friend. Bro, I'm so proud of him. Like, I'm so proud of him.
Yeah, and I want my haircut done by him.
I need a haircut
now. Really good job. He won't cut my hair because I refuse to shave anything. But
yeah, he does. He does a nice shave.
Does really, really, and he learned all this crazy stuff in like Amsterdam or something like that, in Netherlands, on how to like do some amazing shades over there. So he knows all the crazy stuff.
Wow, yeah, I bet he could even do like the straight razor, like on your neck, and like it'd be all right.
He does.
Yeah, for all day.
Eyes closed.
Yeah, with his eyes closed. Johnson with his eyes closed. Wow, do you know Brian?
With his eyes closed. He's pretty particular about his cut. He does a really good job.
Sure. Well, I know that you're in between everything. I just want to just kind of gloss over a little bit so the world knows about your. I mean, they don't already. I mean, with my measly audience that's growing leaps and bounds every day, but. I want to like just touch on a couple of things. Where was it that you really like? Okay, I'm DJ now. I'm showing the world like my musical influence and taking on these different influences, going to England and learning from the best, and really like honing your craft and like, all right, shit, I'm actually good at this, and then transitioning that to all of a sudden you're playing in front of like what 50, 60, 70,000 people at Bonnaroo?
I think it was like 10,000, 15,000. I have no idea. I'm not really good with numbers.
I want to say, okay, maybe that.
It
looked like...
That's a lot of people.
At some point, it's got to be this.
I want to say it's more than 10,000.
Doesn't matter. That's a lot of 10,000 is a lot of people.
10,000 is like the sports arena.
It's
Arena,
fucking a
stupid.
lot
Staples
of
Center.
people.
Or not Staples Center.
A lot of
Bottom
people.
part. Like that looked crazy. And just to see that live shot. What's up?
I was so nervous to say the least.
How did you even get to a chance to play at the Bonnaroo Festival?
Yeah, that's one of my questions.
I was chosen to do Red Bull Music Academy base camp at Bonnaroo in Tennessee, and I went for the weekend with 20 amazing musicians from all over America, men and women who are so talented, and we spent I think like 5 days in these like beautiful glamping tents and like a full cater service here, anything you want, and like 5 music studios. Ooh. And then I got to go DJ Bonnaroo. Can
I just say real quick? Can I just say real quick? Can you take me with you, please?
Yeah.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing, girl. No, but that sounds like that's sick as fuck. Like, who the fuck goes through that?
Talented person. That's fucking awesome.
No, why do they pick you though? You think? Just be honest. I mean, I know you're sick. I know you.
Why did they pick me? Because they saw me hustling.
Yep. That's what it takes, right? Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yeah, you got to get out there. You got to really DIY, and you got to make something out of nothing because no one's going to help you do anything.
Exactly. Don't rely on others. Huh?
So that's the message to everybody out there for this New Year's 2018. Make it real as fuck, but also listen to Sha Sha Kimbo, Miss Nicole right here. She is living the dream, and if she can do it, everybody else out there can do it. Because 2018, we can always use it's a clean slate. It doesn't mean that if you just mess up a little bit, oh gosh, I don't really want to do that anymore.
Wait till next year.
You should always be constantly trying to better yourself, and you hear it live right here. Obviously, she had something tangible back when high school, when I knew her, but. It doesn't come like it just doesn't fall down the chimney.
She busted her ass.
Yeah, she busted her ass. So everybody out there, that's like a lesson to everyone. You can do it as long as if you're passionate about it. Whatever you're passionate about.
Exactly. If you have a passion, you just if you really want something, you make it happen.
And I've seen that. And it was kind of it was interesting when we reconnected about a year ago or something, and you were like, hey, look, this is my time, motherfucker. And I was like, that's the sexiest thing I've ever seen right now, because that's dope. Because that's very similar to how I am. Like, hey, look I'm here, and too many people do waste your time, and that's not any fault to them or not. But if you're focused and you really you see the goal in front of you, like it's nothing against anybody around you. Like, hey, I have to do what I got to do. If you want to come with me, if you want to add to the situation, I'll go that route too. But you better have a good purpose, for me to venture off. A little bit. And I was very admirable. Like when I saw it, it was really cool, Nicole. And I think that how did all that from the Bonnaroo aspect, how did all that transition from the Red Bull being chosen from that, then all of a sudden now you're on a fucking European tour? What the fuck?
It's called hustle.
Mm-hmm. Networking, huh?
You literally have to hustle your ass off every single day. Mm-hmm. If you're not doing what Puff Daddy's doing, then you're doing it wrong.
And it's shit, right? You got to always promote yourself.
Here we are, talking. She's so underground. She said, but you know what? That's what's real right there, because that dude started exactly, absolutely.
People of an underground.
Absolutely, he started there too. Mm-hmm.
Come up.
Anybody that finds the talent in the man Biggie Small is like Jesus Christ,
Promote.
So even
night, I can't remember what it was called. It's I used to listen to it all the time back in the day. There was a night.
Did I used to sing it to you?
No, they had a club night in New York, and then it was recorded. But it's been 1,000 years since I've listen to it, but God Times was on it.
Is that your song to America right now?
No, I need to go get the CD. I need therapy.
Wait. Can I ask you? Who's your?
How underground can come, underground will
Right.
come up. Like, look at, this is it. This doesn't happen overnight. Puff Daddy's been in the game for, as long as you and I have known each other, and longer than that.
Absolutely.
In fact, a 30-year game now, stakes is high, you know what I mean?
I feel like I was part of his fan club.
Me too. Well, who did you like better, Puffy? I mean, not Puffy. No, Notorious or Tupac? Biggie or Tupac?
I've been East Coast.
I just feel like pinning them up against each other.
I mean,
I'm gonna pin them up.
But just going to be good.
Not pinning them up, but preference in music.
I'm pinning them up. I said I've always felt East Coast.
Whose beats were better?
East Coast.
Well, I thought, whose beats are better? That's hard. Well, I don't know. No, that's tough because they both have
I don't know.
Hypnotized is one
That
of the
Biggie has so many good ones, though. Damn.
Yeah.
Hypnotized is one of the most hyped songs in history.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But then California Love, in the same aspect, is also one of the hyped songs in history.
Yeah, but I look at it like this: like Biggie had 2 albums. Every song on those 2 albums are
totally
from number 1 to whatever the end of the 13, whatever. And Tupac has 30 million. He's still releasing some, and there's a lot of throwaways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tupac was more of
Yeah, you're a woman. You got
like a
ladies.
lyricist.
You ladies can maybe see the passion. Tupac was
he was almost a vessel.
Yeah.
It was almost like he was like a vessel for the message.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But I don't really like it.
It didn't seem like it at the time, because at the time he seemed like he was being all shady, like when it was happening in the 90s,
Right.
But
yeah. As we look back on it, right.
For the message, where it's just straight East Coast.
Yeah, talking shit. I know. That's cool.
Yeah, but no, but what she's saying, he was
That's hard for me to compare the two, because it's neither are so different. And then you have the West Coast, as a musician's point of view, it's the West Coast style of beats is so different than the East Coast.
Right.
Now everything's all mixed up, but back then it was your signature.
But can I ask you?
The West Coast has its whole...
Totally, yeah. And they both have their place, amazingly. But I want to ask you, everybody here, do you know what Biggie, Tupac, and myself have in common? We all love our mamas. All love our mamas. And I'm sorry, and Sha Sha Kimbo, Jesus Christ. Let's give a shout out to Roberta. We love Roberta.
Love Roberta.
She's battling some stuff right now, but she's a fighter. And if there's anybody to look up to, it's that beautiful lady right there.
Yes, she is the best. She's an angel.
I know. Well,
Biggie, Tupac, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, let's get off that. Thank goodness that you had a European tour. How real quick, wrap it up if you can, tie a bow on it in about a minute or so. But how did you enjoy it? Did you meet everybody from every walk of life? Did people give you love, or were some people like
All the promoters that I worked with were so amazing. They treated me like family. I love them. All the people I stayed with treating me like family. I love them. I literally met the most amazing people. Every single person that I met, I'm just so grateful for, and just had the best freaking time with everybody. I wish I could have spent more time with everyone, because it was just so much fun. Lots of really good energy, lots of really good music, lots of laughs, lots of beers and joints, and it was a really good time. Lots of raving.
So pretty much everybody in our audience is like, God, I want to live through this girl's fucking body and just feel that.
I know.
What it is she does. Well, you know what? But she's doing it every day. Is she doesn't know what's happening every day, as we all don't. We just what comes today, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Literally.
If there was a blueprint, shit.
Live like you don't have tomorrow,
and
right?
Speaking of the future. Sha Sha, who would you most like to work with if you could and had a choice, live in the studio?
Who would I most like to work with?
Yeah, artist-wise.
Yeah.
I would most like to work with any or all members of the Grateful Dead.
Oh.
Wow. See? You just threw us all for a loop right
I know, that did throw me for a loop.
And why so? I know they're amazing, but I want to hear from your mouth. What your reasons.
Why?
Yeah.
Or who?
Just why?
Yeah, why Grateful Dead?
Why do I want to work with them? Because here's why. Members of the Grateful Dead were the very first, in collaboration, were one of the first people to put out, I think they put out actually the first computer music made album in history.
Oh, shit.
So called C-Tone. Or C-Tone.
I did not know that.
Even over the Midnight Express guy? What was that? What's that guy's name?
I don't know who they are, but
Yeah, no, yes, you.
Yeah, what?
but basically,
Wow, the Grateful Dead.
they're experimental. They're my favorite musicians. They're improvisational. So basically, I want to work with them because I also am a fan of Ableton. I'm obsessed with this music digital audio workstation called Ableton, where I make all my music. And I know the Grateful Dead use it. Members of the Dead use it also. So I would love to get on Ableton with them and see what we could create together.
Yeah, that sounds
I think
fucking
that
awesome.
would be the highlight of my entire career, to be totally honest with you. I think I could make the most amazing electronic music in collaboration with them.
Well,
and
now that you've been,
my idol.
Sha Sha, since you've been on this podcast, done. We've already set it up. We've actually, if they're holograms, we've actually
Jerry Garcia back from
all
the dead.
the-
got them all together for
the
you.
surviving members are
I will
on my contact
seriously
list.
down with their hologram.
I mean, I think that's your next set. Giorgio Moroder, that's the guy, the Chase from that. That was the first introduction I ever thought. Like, but anyways, I wasn't born then because I was born 25 years later after that, 1992 or something. So, so wow, it has been honestly, Nicole, it's been on the real. It's been so. Megan actually found something. She just showed me. Megan, would you?
The one thing video, how you prep before you get ready for a set.
No, but she just showed that to me. Wow, when did you do that?
Oh yeah, I was in this. I did a one thing for Ableton where I just gave them one of my music production sets.
It's ridiculous.
You're like blending a smoothie, getting prepped ready to do your DJs. Is that usually like your how you get like totally healthy? It looks like too. Like it's like green.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Eat organic.
Nice.
Well, we're almost to Whole Foods right across the street right now, so you inspired us.
Expensive, but better.
But
no shit.
They have beer.
Just eat spinach. It's not expensive. Just buy spinach only. Just
Absolutely.
Don't buy anything that comes in a
boil it,
box.
put on
Yeah.
everything.
All right.
Absolutely.
High salt.
Eating healthier is a little more, it takes time to think about it, a little more expensive in some sense, but not really. Like if you take what she's saying, I mean, really spinach is like the lifeblood to.
Do you grow your own stuff too?
Wow.
No, because a lot of people.
When does she have time to grow?
I don't know. Keep like whatever. A lot of people grow their own vegetables and stuff now.
You don't have to
I
watch
used
it.
to. I used
Okay.
to have a full garden when I worked
That's
for
tight.
Deepak.
Do you still keep in touch with Deepak?
Gardening is my hobby.
That's cool.
My
That's
favorite
cool.
hobby.
Do you still keep in touch with Deepak?
No.
Oh.
No.
That's
I never had his phone number.
What a
Yeah, but I think you should have him out to one of your shows.
I mean, I totally would. Like, I'm down.
That'd be dope. Well, Grateful Dead, Deepak.
Totally welcome to one of my shows.
Deepak, if you're listening. I know Tony Robbins is listening. He's a very good friend of mine. Well, hey, Sha Sha, you have more than exceeded our expectations today, and thank you so much for taking the time off your busy schedule.
That was awesome.
But
awesome.
more than that, like I think I got a chance to say a couple things to you, how much you really influenced me in my life, and you really showed me a lot, like of new things, and then I showed a lot of people other things, and it got real wild. But no,
when he wasn't talking about himself, I mean, when he wasn't.
but for real though, she was original back then. There wasn't anybody could the sun set with her back then, and it does still today. So I thank God that I've known you and you've been a part of my life in any possible way, and I'm glad that you're bringing your bit of attitude towards the world.
And we all thought you were younger than him when we saw a picture of you.
Hey, get the.
I'm just kidding.
I am younger than him.
I know, right?
Well, like 3 days, right?
10 days.
3 days.
10 days.
Yeah, you're March 9th or 10th or something, right?
What day is your birthday?
What? You don't remember?
I'm 26.
Yeah, I'm 26 too. I'm March 1st.
Okay, so yeah, I'm
You're like-
25 days younger.
Oh, you're 25. Oh, I thought you were the 10th. Okay. I thought you're Pisces. You know what's weird though? You know what I gotta get back to you for some reason.
Emotional because back in 1993,
I know. For some reason, though, like I still have. I better get them back to you now because I have no use for them. But when I was moving, I found some weird, like pictures of you when you were a kid that you gave me. I don't know, but we got to get those back to you. We got to get those back to you.
I know I have one of you like dressed up in a train suit somewhere,
and it's lasted with you. I love trains still.
Oh, that was last year.
I have trains everywhere.
God, last year when you were like 3 years old.
He still has that hat.
Hey, look at. Hey, all right. I guess I'm missing the point. She's been around the world, and one picture still remains. That train outfit.
Exactly. You already picked those photos up of Steven because like literally his boyish look, like literally,
they're still there.
16 and a half.
Well.
Is he still like
I'm blushing. Hopefully you're blushing. Megan.
He's got more energy than every person I've ever met in my life. Steven has more energy and charisma than
I think you and I both know the secret to that one. It's no kids and no marriage.
Yep.
Steven is amazing. I'm surprised he's not president of the United States.
Yeah, it's coming.
If there was time.
If yeah.
I don't think he wants the gray hair that comes with it.
Yeah.
There were like 2 or 3 more hours every day.
I know.
You might be able to fit that in.
Well, we know what we got to do this year. We have to get the Grateful Dead back together by hell or high water. We're getting them. We're getting them back together. Maybe a little Deepak, and we're gonna make sure we visit her in the next beautiful, and maybe in February 19th. Is that the date?
February 10th?
February 10th.
Yeah.
Yes, release party, February 10th.
All right,
also, we're going to get Bob Dylan to quit music and start voiceover acting.
Yeah, I'm getting a ticket to Europe. See you guys. I'm going to go start my fucking life.
Well, Nicole, you've already inspired one. So
no fear. Fuck this.
There you go. No fear.
No fear.
It's been beautiful. Give my love to Willie, to Roberta, to Stacy, and keep doing what you're doing, girl, because, shit, I don't know. We're all speechless.
Yeah, if you don't, who will?
Well, love you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your night, and thanks so much for giving me a shout-out.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Everybody, Sha Sha Kimbo, we love her so much. Thank you so much for joining us. Well, we're back.